Hello everyone, it's Sean. I'm back to do a decal unboxing video this time, and this is what will actually be produced for the Friday the 5th of July, I believe. So, the first thing we're going to do is look at the newer style Excelsior decals. These are the ones from the, well, it's for the 2021 Excelsior. Once again, gotta loosen it like this. Alright. So let's see if we can get a picture of them. Stay upright now. NX variant. Well, okay, you don't want to get upright, then we'll just put you down here and we'll do it that way. No shadow. And yes, I'm doing it in the toy room this time because the model room is all, its table is full with priming the Reliant. Now look, to my eye it's a lot more aqua, faded blue. This one's a lot more bluish. So this should be virtually identical to the one from the the 1994 edition, except yellow, not gray. Now, to tell the two apart, I'm going to try to keep them using the gray one from 1994. I didn't realize that they were different. That's quite interesting. And now you have the placement guide here. So white gray, yes. I'd say primer gray with pearl white over it. That's what I used for the other two. I'll use that for this one. See, here's all the numbers. But of course, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get little stickers and put them beside the numbers. Because if I try the Sharpie, it's going to run and wreck the decal and it doesn't stay well. Yeah. I really wish they'd had a couple separate sheets, but I can understand why they did it with only one. Okay, so this sheet actually covers that one. So there you go. All right, so that is those ones, and that took 2.5 minutes of talking right there. So I will put them in the bag and we'll open up the other ones, which I haven't shown yet for a very good reason. There, the NX-01 new decals from Polar Lights with the Star Trek Universe branding and a copyright date of 2022. So I am, all right, good, okay. You don't really have a decal guide on the back of it, but there's what the back looks like. And it has decals for the NX-01 refit variant, which is very good because that is what I'm going to use. And if you have an actual guide for it, then that's what these decals will be saved for. So, remove the staples. There, good. Okay, now, let's just see what we're looking at here. Bring everything out of the bag. I do hope there's a placement guide. Okay, good. There is a placement guide. Top side and bottom side. Excellent. Apply marking decals included in the model kit after you put down these Aztec decals. Well, at least it shows you where to put every single one. That's good. Oh, and look, here you go. The exact guide for the refit section. Specific ones just for the refit section. So even if you use all the decals for the NX-01, and I'm still not sure which version I'm going to save these for, but what I love is that these decals, there you go, these decals are the perfect size to fit in the box. And they come with cover sheets. Okay, so there's sheet 2, and here is sheet 3, complete with the refit decals. So if we get a picture of them all three together, then we'll take a closer look. Now the good thing is they drew both sides of the refit hull. So starboard side, port side. I hope that's the bottom side. Well, where's the top side? And it shows you where to cut them too. Oh, bottom side's made up of 2 sections, 76 and I think 79. Okay, good, good, good. Wow. This is great. I love this. I mean, they've had this 1000 scale kit out for a few years, but it's nice to see the 3 sections. So let's see here. So if you want to look at the NX-01 hull from the front, there you go. See? Now it's a bit different looking than the other one. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the Excelsior decals away. I'm going to bring in here the 3 boxes for the 1000 scale NX-01, and we're going to just see exactly which kit gets these decals. I'll be right back. So here are the 3 kits. There's the one from 2005 with a simpler Aztec pattern, and that's the one I'm building as Columbia. There's the one from 2008, which has the more goldish color of the NX-01. So of course I'm building it as NX-01. And then there's a newer one, which comes with the hull pieces to build it as a refit. And because I like the look of the refit so much, I'm building one for myself. So now let's just take a look inside and see which, okay. Here you go. Medium, that's what I use for the refit, so I will keep those there. Okay, good. Should be having instructions as to where to put them. Okay. That's Decals, so they didn't really have a lot of instructions. Okay. Let's see the one about the regular NX-01 Enterprise. Which Aztec decal set does it come with? Ah! The more detailed one from Decals. There you go. See? Okay, so you see? Now, we compare that to the front of the hull, and I think it is this one. Let's see here. The white background versus the blue. And the extra ridges along here, which don't seem to be on this one. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. They're a darker pattern. I can tell right away they're a darker pattern than the ones that are for the NX-01. Okay. All right. That's something to consider. However, let's see what you've got for Columbia. Oh, it flips open. Oh yeah, Columbia's the one that had the Jack's Hacks Creations decals. So let's just compare those to the ones on the bottom saucer and see what we're looking at. Oh, well. You don't see the decals for the RCS thrusters at all. That's strange, isn't it? See how this is all one piece? But there it's 2 pieces, probably between the grid lines. Yeah. So that'll be probably the one I turn to for the Columbia. I don't know. You know, I have an idea. I think since it says it's specifically for the NX-01, and it has parts specifically for the refit. I think I'm going to put that in the NX-01 box for now because it's specifically for the NX-01. I'm going to move these ones over to the Columbia so that the ones from Jack's Hacks Creations are just a backup at most. There. That's good. That's good. Excellent. All right, here we go. That is sheet number 2. That's sheet number 3, and this is sheet number 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And the instructions. Turn it so that you can at least see something and something. There you go. All right. put it in its bag. Guess you don't need to keep the cardboard that it came in anymore. There you go. Excellent. There you are. Good. Okay, so now we know. Now we know it goes in this one. So what we'll do is we'll set the other two aside. Yeah, I'm not keeping the cardboard because it's already labeled on the parcel. All right, good. But what I will do is I will get a picture. There's the box by itself. And there is the model with the 3 decals in front. And don't worry, it'll be cropped to fit. There. All right, and that's the main ones I focus on, so that'll be the thumbnail for this week's unboxing video. The NX-01 Aztec Decals. And that way, that's good, that's good. They're in there now. That's the kit from 2008. And it's quite a beautiful one. I mean, this one, for the Columbia, doesn't have any artwork on the side of the box. Unfortunate. Of course, that's the one I'm building that's a refit. That's not the Columbia. All right. The Columbia got the more complicated one from Decals already. It doesn't have any artwork on the side of the box either. But the one thing the one from 08 has that the others don't have, not only does it have artwork along the entire top of the box, even if part of it is split up a bit, but it also has artwork on the inside of the box. Look at that. For nearly a century, we waded ankle deep in the ocean of space. Now it's finally time to swim. Today we're about to cross a new threshold. That's a beautiful picture as well. And of course, there's the back. Now that's showing a rough Aztec painted one. We're going to get a better Aztec job now that we have all the decals. That's great, that's great. You see, I waited. I kind of waited to build these kits until the new decals came out for them because I knew they would bring them out again. And now we're all set. It's wonderful. I'm happy, very happy. All right, good. So, now it's time. Don't mind me, I'm just put the clear pieces on the top. These pieces down here. That way they don't get scrunched. Actually, we gotta do this. There you go. Clear pieces are a bit padded. All right, good. So that takes care of that. Now put the NX-01 kits back. We've got the unboxing video for this week. We're all set. We got the stickers, so that's refit for me. Yep. There's NX-02 Columbia from the 05 kit. You can see how the paint job is different, and it's silver, not gold. Yeah. And there's the refit where the Aztecing is very, very subtle. And I will use the very subtle Aztecing because I bought another simplified set of decals for that one specifically. And that's going to be like a royal light gray, just like the Enterprise. And hopefully this time you get the deflector dish centered. And also you put the side trenches in sloping down from the top. I had them sloping up, which accidentally made it look a bit more like the TOS refit, but it created unsightly gaps. This time you got to remember to put the Sharpie on the colors, the numbers inside the saucer when you build it. But I think when I do build another one, I want to build it as Columbia first. Yeah, I want to work my way up to NX-01 by getting practice on the other two. Of course, I just started the unboxing of model number 43, which is the 1000 scale Reliant, and I did the priming of the secondary hull part, well, the nacelles and their weapons rod and everything. Virtually everything but the saucer and the clear pieces have been primered now. I'm going to prime the saucer tomorrow. I figured out a way to prime both halves at once. Put the base coat on the saucer the next day and go from there. Not quite enough time to base coat everything, so I'm focusing on the saucer so that on Saturday's hobby club meeting, I can do the Aztec decals on the top of the saucer. Or at least detail paint it. Because it'll have all night Thursday to dry, all day Friday, all night Friday. And it'll all morning of Saturday, it'll be Saturday afternoon. The last regular hobby club meeting I go to, because once I move to Borden, I'm out of range. So that'll be my send-off from the hobby club as a regular member. I'll be a guest member after that. Kind of sad, but when I'm in the Borden area, I'll see if there's a hobby club I can join there. And I will bring along my model building portfolio to hopefully gain entrance. So I'll see you all later. That's just an explanation of the plans I have for this week. But this is the model that has the decals for the unboxing for this week. So see you later. Bye-bye.